Good morning, my friends. Today we are going to learn about chickens. So exciting, one of my favorite things to talk about. I have a book to read today called Backyard Chickens. Backyard chickens are what I have in my backyard. I don't live on a farm. I live in Denver like you, but I have chickens in my backyard. Let's learn about them. Backyard Chickens by Avery Reed. Peck, peck, peck. This chicken is eating a treat. She is free to run and play all day. At night, she sleeps in a safe home. Does she live on a farm? You know the answer to that. No, she lives in a backyard in New York City. Today, you do not have to live on a farm to have chickens. You can have chickens right in your own backyard. Let's find out how you can raise chickens too. A female chicken is called a hen. A male chicken is called a rooster. Before you get a hen or a rooster, have a grown-up check the laws in your town or city. There are rules about how many chickens you can own and where you can keep them. Here in Denver, we are not allowed to have roosters because they're the ones that go cock-a-doodle-doo, and they're a little too noisy for neighbors. Also, here in Denver, we're only allowed to have 8 chickens in our backyard. We cannot have more than 8. Many places will not let you have a rooster because they are very noisy. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Roosters crow when the sun comes up, and that's when you're still sleeping in bed. Pick out which breed or which kind of chicken you want to raise. There are many different kinds of chickens. This is called a Rhode Island Red. This kind of chicken is called an Easter egg chicken. And this chicken is called a Leghorn chicken. There are even more than that. There are many varieties of chickens. You can buy chickens from a store called a hatchery. A hatchery may be far from where you live. That's okay. The hatchery will send your chickens in the mail. You can buy eggs to hatch, or you can buy chicks that are 1 day old. You can also buy older chickens that are ready to lay eggs. Look, these chicks came today. They are 1 day old. Hold them gently in your hands. Look how cute and little they are. Place the chicks in a brooder. This is where they will live for 4 to 6 weeks. When they are young, the chicks will eat a special food called starter feed. You can find starter feed at a local pet store. A brooder also has a light that keeps it very warm for them. Baby chicks need it to be a lot warmer than grown-up chickens. Set their food in a bowl on one end of the brooder. On the other end, place fresh water. The chickens will run back and forth, and they will grow up to be strong and healthy. Chicks need to be warm. Put a heat lamp in the brooder. If they are cold, the chicks will group together and keep each other warm. If they are hot, they will stand by the wall. If they are happy, they will say, cheep, 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 cheep. Play with your chicks. Hold them. Talk to them. You can even sing to them. Each chick is different. Some will like to run. Others will want to sit in your lap. Some will chirp a lot. Others will be very quiet. But all chicks will eat right out of your hand. Soon the chicks grow feathers. They are ready to live outside. Take them to their new home. Their new home is called a coop. A coop is a little house with a fence around it. The fence makes an area called the run. The run is a place where the chickens can eat and play and have fun. Inside the little house, there's a bar across the top. The bar is called a roost. The chickens will sleep standing on the roost. There are also boxes in the house. The hens will lay eggs in the boxes. It is very important to make sure your chickens are safe. Dogs, cats, hawks, raccoons, and other animals will want to eat the chickens. They will try to break into the coop. To keep these animals out, the coop's fence needs to be very strong. Make sure the fence does not have any holes and do not leave the fence door open at nighttime. When you are with your chickens, you can open the fence door. Your chickens will run all around your backyard. They will eat lots of bugs and worms. Yum! But do not forget to close the door when playtime is over. Adult chickens eat food called scratch. It is made of wheat and corn. They also eat grit. Grit is made of small stones and sand. You can buy chicken scratch and grit at a pet store or a feed store or online. Excuse me. Chickens love to eat strawberries, apples, bread, meat, and even eggshells. Give your chickens fresh food and water every day. Clean the coop once a week. Good food, a clean home, and exercise will keep your chickens nice and healthy. But sometimes they will get sick. If your chickens do not feel better soon, take them to the animal doctor. Do you remember what an animal doctor is called? Starts with a V. That's right, a vet or veterinarian. When they are 6 months old, the hens will lay eggs. Most hens lay 1 or 2 eggs every other day. In the winter, hens lay fewer eggs. Some hens lay white eggs. Others lay brown eggs. Some even lay green eggs. Every morning you can collect the eggs and you can eat them for breakfast. Look at that fun fried egg, the heart. Hens will lay eggs even if you do not have a rooster, but hens can only have baby chicks, with a rooster's help. Look, this hen is ready to have chicks. In 1 week, she has laid 8 eggs. Her group of eggs is called a clutch. She will sit on her clutch for 21 days. Crack, crack. A chick is pecking a hole in its egg. Soon all the chicks have hatched. You have 8 new chicks to care for. Now you are a backyard chicken farmer. And that is all about backyard chickens. So next we're going to go out to my chicken coop and we're going to learn about my chickens and learn about the parts of their bodies and what they need to have a nice healthy life. So come with me. Let's go have some more fun outside. See you in a minute.